Welcome to another episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast. We give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. My name is Chris Borda, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. And I first want to thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness, today for sponsoring today's episode. Most people lose energy, strength, and the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things that they love to do. Let me thank you again for taking some time from your busy day to listen to what I have to say. I hope today's podcast is interesting. I know it's going to be interesting to me. We have a special guest, LuAnn, with us. Thanks for coming on today.
You're welcome.
And we're going to talk about her experience down here at Y.E.S Fitness. Before that, just a little bit of housekeeping. If you want to get a copy or transcript or a timestamp of today's episode, you can head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Scroll across the top where you see podcasts and click on the button. You have access to any of our 254 episodes. From there, I want you to think about taking advantage of our 25-year special. We've been in business for 25 years now, helping people just like you achieve their health and fitness goals. We're going for $25 for 25 days. What does that mean? That means you can come on board with us and actually work with a coach. If you've never worked with a coach before, this is a great way to figure out what it's like, to see what it's like. If you've been working with a coach and you're not getting the results you're looking for, I know in our 30 days, or I should say 25 days, but it might end up being 30. You'll start to see how we work. You get a feel for our culture, and I will assure you, I'll even give you your money back if we're not getting you towards or closer to your fitness goals. So if you're interested in something like that, just give us a call, 860-673-4293, or send us a little email. The information scrolls right across the bottom. So that's it for some housekeeping today. Let's get right into this. So again, we have LuAnn. Thanks for coming on board with us. LuAnn has been with us for about 6 months now.
Yeah,
about six months now.
Yeah.
You sort of had a little bit of an interesting path when you came on board with this. But before we get to that, what were the problems you were having before you joined us?
Balance for one, which I thought was important as I got older, and just keeping strong. I have 3 grandchildren now, and just playing with them, keeping up with them, picking them up. I realized, okay, I need to do something.
Nice. 3. How old are they?
7, 3, and 1.
So you run around. I mean, you're not like, these aren't like teenagers that just want to sit and talk to grandma a little bit. Right. You're out and about playing with them, huh?
It's a workout. It is.
Nice. Yep. So have you noticed you've been able to do some of that now?
Yes. Keep up with them better, and get up and down from the ground that it was harder to do. So I'm able to do that a lot better now.
Nice. For the most part, we make everybody get up and down off the ground. You see that here, right?
Yep.
And if you can't get up and down off the ground, we're going to work it to the point where you can get up and down off the ground. It is extremely important to function. And what if you fall?
Yeah, that's what I was always worried about, falling and not getting up.
Exactly. And what if there's a $100 bill on the ground? You gotta be able to get down and get that, right? Yes. So we always work that into everyone's program. We start working on our balance and our strength. I mean, we start to lose balance at younger age than we actually think. So it's important to work it into the program. So what did the frustration look like as you were trying to solve these problems?
Doing it from home, you think that you are doing a good job. You're doing everything that you should be doing, but you don't push yourself harder, and you tend to do the same things all the time. So coming here and actually learning from, a trainer, the right way to do things so you don't hurt yourself meant a lot to me.
So when you first came on board with us, you were doing some working out at home?
Yes.
You were doing some working out at home, and it's just you weren't getting the results you were looking for. So when you came on board with us, if I remember correctly, you first came on board, you were going to try our online program?
Yes.
We're going to try our online program. So again, I mean, I think we have a great online program, but it's not the same as having a coach there. So you were doing that a little bit. And even with that, you realized what?
That I wasn't sure if I was doing things correctly. I like the interaction with somebody that knows me. You know, everybody here knows me and they know what I'm capable of and what things that I need help with. So when you do that online, you don't have that interaction, one-on-one interaction.
Right. So it's difficult. I mean, I'm not going to reveal your physical issues that you have. You're welcome to if you like, but most of our clients have something that they're dealing with, whether it's a knee or a back or a hip or a shoulder, heart disease, cancer, whatever it is. Parkinson's, we deal with it all down here. Not that everybody's sick and, you know, this is a mass unit, but people that are down here, they want to work out, right?
Yep.
So we need to be able to work through those things. And if you're doing that at home, that must have been a challenge, right?
Yes. Yeah, because you go to the point where, oh, that hurts, so you stop doing it.
Right.
And so you don't know, I've learned here, you know, different weights for different things and, you know, to get the same results. So I wouldn't know that at home.
It's interesting that I just had a client last week. I hope we did this correctly for her. Rebecca, who called me up and said, "Hey, Chris, I hurt my knee, but man, I do not want to stop working out." And she's in group exercise. I said, "Is there anything we can do?" And I said, "Yeah, listen, we will accommodate you in even on our group exercise, because there's no reason just because you have a knee issue. If you can walk and get through our door, we will keep the rest of your body in shape while that knee's healing." And an interesting thing is, let's say you hurt your right knee. When you work your left knee, your left leg, your right leg gets some benefit as well. So it's not like nothing's going to happen. Things happen, but people don't realize that's what's going to happen. So, so you came on board, and did you jump right into class? I think, right?
I did some
You did a little bit of
private training first, and then I tried out a few classes, which I enjoyed because I realized that, you know, even though it's a class atmosphere, the instructor knows my limitations and would say, okay, you know, if you can't do this, an alternate way of doing things. So it's not like you're just thrown into a class and nobody even watches you or, you know, to see what you're doing. It's not like that.
But you still like some of the private attention because you still do some semi-private training with us.
Yes, because I've had a few surgeries and I'm still trying to get those parts stronger, you know, that, you can get from the group class, but the one-on-one training is specifically for me, which I like.
And sometimes that one-on-one training bleeds over into the group because there'll be some things that we decide to do with people in one-on-one and say, hey, you know what, when you go to do this, simple example is shoulder exercise. You know, you're not going to press overhead because of this or that. When you come onto this side, these are the exercises we want you to do to try to strengthen that shoulder and that kind of stuff. So, so can you take us to the moment or moments when you realize you're actually helping to start? We're actually helping to helping you start to solve those problems. Well, I couldn't get that out of them.
I want to say I noticed results probably within the month, you know, at least by the end of the month, you know, feeling stronger. And now, as it's been 6 months, you know, people have noticed that I am getting stronger and more confident, and hopefully they'll, you know, say, okay, well, maybe I can try that. If she can do it, maybe I can do it.
The interesting thing is, I just spoke about $25 for 25 days, or our normal trials about 30 days. I think, you know, a lot of places will give you, well, we'll give you one free workout. We'll give you, a free week. I'm not sure. And I know you can't get a feel for what we can do in 1 week's time. And I certainly can't show you any results in 1 week's time. I mean, in a month's time, there's a lot of people have said to me over the years, oh, you know what? I'm sleeping better. Moving better, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling stronger, I feel toned, or whatever it is. In a month's time, we can start to feel that. It sounds like you started to feel some stuff around that time period.
Have more stamina to get through the day, you know, and no more midday naps or anything like that. You know, you can do more things, whether it's in the house or outside of the house.
Do you get to babysit those kids all at the same time?
They live out of state, so but when I do go down, yes, I'm with them, the three of them. It's tough.
You need to be fit to do that.
Yes, you do.
Tell us about what it's like to have a community to support you rather than just like at a regular gym.
I like that it's small and it's people my age, as opposed to another gym where you just are let loose to go and do whatever you want to do, not necessarily anybody watching you or telling you how to do it correctly, or if you're doing enough, or, you know, you're being strong enough.
Right.
And everybody here knows me, you know, so I like that. And I like it that it's geared towards people my age, especially.
Tell us what it looks like now that your problems are being solved.
Well, I want to do more. So, you get stronger, you feel you can do more. So I want to get even stronger than I am and keep it up. And, you know, who knows what's going to happen down the road.
Yeah. It's an amazing thing that muscle knows no age. So it can get stronger at any age. I mean, if you started lifting some weights or doing resistance training, whatever, even if it's not weights, in your 90s, you're going to get stronger. You know, I have some older people, 80s or 90s, I talk to them, and I just talked to an ex-client that's not coming in anymore. Stopped coming during COVID, and kind of when you get out of the habit of coming, it's hard to get back into the habit. So he's using a walker, and I said, listen, even if you just get up and down out of your chair, 1, 2, 3, keep working your way up, because you're going to get stronger. One day you'll find yourself being able to get up and down out of that chair 10 times, right? So, I mean, muscle knows no age. So you're going to continue to get stronger. Are we going to get as strong as we did when we were younger? No, but we're going to get stronger. And you're going to be able to do the things you want to do. That's for sure.
I've seen, you know, parents struggle with that. And so I don't want to be like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So in your journey here at Y.E.S Fitness, what is your most dreaded exercise?
Oh, bear crawls are one.
Bear crawls. Yeah, we talked about bear crawls today.
Yes. But, you know, geez, what are the worst? Probably anything that has to do with core exercises. That's what I'm terrible at. I lack in that. So it's a challenge to keep it up. Keep trying, because I know that's what I need help in.
The thing that you need to realize is, and I don't coach you very often. I think today might have been one of the first times I ever coached you, wasn't it? One of the first few times I ever coached you. Our core exercises are not easy. No. They're not easy. So we always had to find a level, like we brought your core down a little bit because of a contraindication exercise, but they're hard. So as soon as you can do the hard, there's harder. There's always a way to make it a little bit harder. So it's never just coming in the days where we have some people that, you know, might plank on an incline. Eventually they're on the floor doing whatever, bow slide fallout or stability ball, knee tuck, something like that. They don't remember where they're at when it was just this little incline, because we're always trying to progress it along. That's the key to exercise. The exercise means that you're making it a little bit harder so the body gets a little bit better every time. So what would you tell someone who was on the fence about it, whether or not they should give us a shot?
Well, it's always taking that first step, giving you a call or email, and just coming in and going through the steps of what, you know, Y.E.S can do for you. Because I know everybody has different questions and a different, you know, level of ability. And I think, you know, you guys work well with people and get them to where they want to be.
Yes, we've done that. Well, I appreciate those kind words. But we really enjoy to see the progress that you've made. And we enjoy the fact that, hey, you're here a lot. You pop up on the schedule all over the place all the time. Say, oh, LuAnn's coming in again. So we like to see that. We like to see the fact that you're using the gym, you're using our services, and you're getting the results you're getting, because that's what we're here for.
I like coming in and picking up the weights to go, oh, these are too light. I need to go heavier. So I know I'm making progress.
I love when people pick up heavier weights. So I had Doug pick up a bag today, and then the next thing you know, he's picking up a heavier bag this morning, and then a heavier bag. So that's always good to see, because you're challenging yourself and you realize that you're getting stronger as we go along. So thanks again for coming in.
You're welcome.
Sharing your story with us today. It's a good story. It's a great story, and I'm glad you're getting some results.
Okay, thank you.
That's all I have for you today. So thanks for watching. I hope it may inspire you if you're not moving. If you are moving, it inspires you just a little bit more. And you look for us next Tuesday again for more information on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Have a great day.